Here is Danny, and today with a new series I like to call, well, I'm not actually sure about the name just yet, but for the first episode I dub it News You Have Missed, where I talk about all the gaming news you might have missed as quickly as possible, or news I might have missed and just found out, and then I present it to you as being brand new. We start off with the elephant in the room. Supposed leaked pictures of the new Xbox Series X have shown up on Twitter. It seems to be a development kit with an extra port that would not show up on the retail version. For the rest we see only one USB port on the front and only one HDMI port on the back. The leaker didn't hide the serial number, so the Twitter user put the serial code on a Microsoft site and it was recognized. So that does seem to validate the leak a little bit more. On the dev kit you are also able to pop off the back cover. And while I was editing this video, Ninja Theory announced the DREADNOUGHT DIARIES, where they basically talk about the future of the studio, the new Hellblade, but also other projects. Like Project Insight, where they try to combat mental health problems via the digital media. And a final thing, Project Mara, which gives a grounded view of true mental horror. An experimental project featuring only one character and one location that they like to think is a new immersive storytelling experience. In other news, the Dutch downhill biking game called Descenders is making its way to retail, with PS4 and Nintendo Switch copies being sold worldwide. The courses are different every time you play, it has multiplayer and even mod support on PC. In more Dutch video game news, there might be a port in the works for the Dutch PS4 game Horizon Zero Dawn, at least if we can believe the rumors. Which makes some sense, since the same engine is also being used for Death Stranding, which is coming to PC as well somewhere in 2020. There have also been some rumors that The Last of Us 2 is coming to PC, but I don't really believe that one at the moment. In delayed video game news, a lot of games have been delayed the past few days. Of course we got Cyberpunk 2077, but also the new Final Fantasy remake, Dying Light 2, the Square Enix Adventures game and the Iron Man VR game. Talking about VR, to hype up the launch of Half-Life Alyx, all Half-Life games are temporarily free to play on Steam, so you have no excuses anymore not to have played those games. And want some Untitled Goose Game Lego? Well, this might be your chance. Someone has posted this cute design on the Lego ID's website, and if it gets enough votes, it might get a reality. In streaming news, if you join the Microsoft Insider program, you might be able to stream all the games that are installed on your Xbox One directly to your phone. This is different from xCloud, which runs, well, from the cloud. But xCloud did add a bunch of new games to their servers for the few people who have actually access to it, which is already more than the double of what Stadia has. Now begs the question, if nobody is around to miss it, does Google Stadia really exist? According to Valve, they are not working on Left 4 Dead 3, after rumors came from a Chinese HTC leader. And the Crytek game, called Hunt Showdown, comes to PS4. Quantic Dream, the studio behind Detroit Become Human, says they're having a bunch of surprises in 2020, but no clue what that could be. And as last for the Battle Royale news, a UFO has been spotted in Apex Legends. Rumor has it that it is a new legend being teased. And as last, PUBG has a new map set in a North African town. It also includes some destructible walls and a black sun that drops bombs and destroy buildings. But hey, that is all I got for now. This was Danny and I see you on the battlefield. Also, if you got a better name, let me know in the comments. If I take yours, I will send you a random Steam key that I got lying around. Goodbye.